Gents, welcome back to the channel. Now, something that I wanted to touch on today is the importance of doing the things that you said you were going to do. Now look, we're in April now, and May is approaching fast. And it's the point of the year where we start to realize that time is passing quickly. You know, at the beginning of the year, we set all these resolutions, we set all these goals and things that in the year we're going to achieve. And around about this time, people start to notice whether they are on track or whether they are falling behind. And most people are falling very far behind, and they are quite a distance away from doing the things that they said they were going to do. Now look, things aren't going to always work out perfectly. There are going to be things that are out of your control, and things that maybe because of X amount of factors that you didn't realize could be a possibility, you're not going to achieve some of the things that you said you were going to achieve. But I think a really undervalued element to people is the ability to do the things that you said you were going to do with the things that are in your control and your control only. You know, if you said at the start of the year you were going to get into excellent shape and you're not anywhere near that goal right now, that's on you. If you said that you were going to eliminate some of your bad habits at the start of the year and you're not anywhere near achieving that goal, that's on you. But the wonderful news is, gents, we've still got time. You know, you might feel like giving up, you might feel like waiting until next year, but the reality is there's still more of the year to come than has gone. There is still enough time to, by December, achieve your goals, maybe even before then. But it's just about how much you want it, because I think often with these goals and aspirations that we set ourselves, it comes down to the strong desire that we have for them, or indeed the weak desire that we have for them. Because there's an expression that if you really wanted to, you would. Now, as I said, things work out in strange ways, and sometimes, no matter how much we want to achieve something, it's just not possible. Sometimes it doesn't work out, and that's okay. You know, sometimes it's really not in your control. But you've got a choice. Right now, you've got a choice. Do I want to be the guy who just says he's going to do things and never does them? Do I want to be the guy that makes all these commitments, makes all these promises, makes all these claims, and consistently fails to hold up to his own words? Or do I want to be the guy who does the things that he says he's going to do? Do I want to be a guy who is consistent? Do I want to be a guy who is on point and has his house in order? You know, you're not Superman, for sure. You can't do everything and anything. But a really undervalued skill is the ability to do the things that you said you were going to do, at least 90% of the time. You know, people respect you more, people look at you differently. But when you're around your friends and around your family, and for the 15th time you've said you're going to do your body transformation, you've said you're going to get locked in, you've said you're going to start engaging in good habits, it holds a lot less weight than the guy who does it on the first time, the guy who says he's going to do something and does it. It's surprising when that guy doesn't do the things that he said he's going to do. But for the guy who's just constantly yapping, constantly talking, I'm going to do this transformation, 2025 is going to be my year, no more bad habits, locked in, self-improvement, it holds a lot less weight, and naturally it holds a lot less respect. So if you want to change your life and garner more respect, then it's very important to make your word serious. Don't say you're going to do something if you don't genuinely intend to do it, because it garners less respect. Maybe a quick strategy for you if you're feeling like you're stuck on this issue is to just not talk as much. You know, a lot of people tell people about things that they are going to do before they've even started. You know, do the work first. That's a strategy for you. Start doing the work first before you tell anybody about your intentions. Because look, when it goes wrong and you've told everybody about your goal, you've told everybody about the things you're going to do, it's very embarrassing. You know, you post a little story on Instagram and you say 2025 is going to be my year, I'm going to get into the best shape of my life, and then by December you've put on a few pounds and you're still looking the same, if not worse, than when you put that post out. People are going to say to you, oh, you know, I thought you were going to get into shape this year. What about that Instagram post you did? I remember the one where you said you're going to get into the best shape of your life. And you have to sit there and digest it because it's true. But if you don't say anything and you don't create a sense of expectation, it's better because you don't have that sense of worry about what other people think. You can just focus on doing. You can just focus on locking in. So that's my advice to you. Look, no more talking. No more telling people what you're going to do. No more talking before you even started taking action. Take action and go. Do the things that you said you were going to do. You know, even say it to yourself. Say, I'm going to do this. This is why. And this is when we start. And then you go. But it's very important. Start making your word serious, because I promise you, if you do and you start taking yourself seriously and you start doing the things that you said you were going to do, other people are going to take you more seriously. You're going to be perceived as more valuable. You're going to be more respected. And people are going to trust you more because you're showing competency. You're showing that, you know what, this guy consistently shows up. He does the things that he says he's going to do. I can trust this guy. Maybe one day people are going to look at you and the behaviors that you display and they're going to say, I want to go into business with this guy. You know, be the guy that people trust. You know, you want to be the uncle that people trust to look after their kids, you know, because you're a trustworthy, stand-up guy who is consistent. Nobody likes the guy who just says he's going to do this and says he's going to do that and constantly, consistently falls up short or comes up short. Make your word mean something, gents. If there's anything to take from this video today, I would say make your word mean something. Do the things that you said you were going to do. Of course, things are out of your control sometimes, but for the things that are in your control, make sure you do them. Make sure you honor your word and honor yourself. It's going to change your life in so many different ways. I can't express the benefits of this behavior anymore. It's really huge. It's life-changing. People are going to look at you so differently. Be the guy who does the things that he says he's going to do. Anyway, look guys, if you took some value from this video, make sure to smash the subscribe button, hit the like button on this video, comment your thoughts down below. If you guys are interested, I have a free men's Discord community. The link is down below. And if you're interested in one-to-one coaching with me, the link's also down below. All you got to do is click the link, book yourself a slot, and I will see you on the other side. As always, guys, thank you for your time and attention, and I will see you in the next one.